What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to switch it up a little bit. Today we're going to talk about the one downside to carrying a smaller everyday carry firearm. Now, we already know the positives. I already talked about a lot, like with a Glock 26 with a flush base plate. This has a +1. You can't quite get your pinky on it all the way, but you can get a little more pinky. Something like an FN 503 where you can only get 2 fingers on there. It's going to be harder to draw from your holster. Now, the positives are they're more concealable. They're easier to throw in your pocket. And when you're more comfortable throughout the day with that firearm, you're more likely to carry it. You're more likely to slip it in your pocket to go to the mailbox. You're more likely to have it on you if it's not bothering you, if it's more comfortable, if it's not jamming into you all day long, that whole sort of thing. But the one downside is when you go to draw, think about it. It's easier with 3 fingers on that firearm versus just 2. And I did notice that. In my defensive pistol class, I noticed I had the smallest firearm out of everyone. Everyone was carrying a Glock 19, a Glock 45, a Glock 43X, and then one person had 1911. My draw, what I noticed, theirs is much easier. So I said, hey, can I throw an extended base plate in it? So I threw my +5 on there, and it was much easier to draw. And you do notice that at home and stuff, but it was much easier to notice when I was practicing drawing with 2 different mags. But practice can make almost perfect with a scenario like that with drawing. It's more about finding the sweet spot on your firearm, making sure your hand goes in the same place every time you go to draw. But it is harder with a smaller firearm. That's what's really nice about the 43X. Even though the capacity is relatively low for its size, it has the perfect width/grip length for a great, clean, smooth draw, plus still being concealable. With the Glock 26, if you are using with the flush mag, it is going to be harder to draw. But if you practice with it, and that's your main everyday carry, and you really put the time and effort into it, you'll be able to work out the kinks. But I got to be honest, that will be the one downside to carrying a small firearm. Now, do I think that that's a game changer? I don't. I think that with any firearm that you carry, you should be practicing. You should be training with it. Doesn't matter how small or big. My FN 503, you'll see all the shorts of me shooting it. The thing is tiny. The thing is small. Most people would say, oh, I don't want to shoot that at the range. What fun is that? But I carry this every single day in my pocket. This thing is, a great firearm. And so I really train with it, and I really get good. But like I said, the main area you need to train with a small firearm is that draw. It is much harder getting 2 fingers on it than something with 3 and getting a good grip on that firearm. But it doesn't change what I'm going to carry. It just changes how I'm going to train. So just got to be honest with you guys. Thanks for watching.